Hi guys, this is Anonymous with another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. Hey, you know what? I started this at a great time because I have to sneeze right now. So, hmm. Yeah, that was pretty bad timing. Anyway, here this is game 5 of the NGL series between mouz and SK, played on April 8th, 2008. Anyway, the last game was won by Lin, giving SK a 3-1 lead in the series. I had to stop that video early to make sure I got it within YouTube's silly time limit, but in any case, Lin winning that game and putting SK up 3-1, so this is a must-win game for Todd to keep his team in this game. Todd, one of the few players who I would say is on a par with Lin, so this should be quite interesting on Terranus Stand, a human-biased map, I would say. I'm not actually sure of the percentages on this, but it sure feels human-biased. Now, Lin going standard Blademaster build. He seems to be a entirely Blademaster user these days. And Todd, of course, getting the Archmage. Anyway, in the last game, we saw Lin versus Sace. Sace went for a strange build. I thought he went for Huntresses into Dryads. Lin basically destroyed his entire army with a single Demolisher, which is what happens when you get two sets of unarmored units. And Sace did not dodge those Demolisher shots well. So, yeah. Not much more to say about that game, really. It was pretty quick. Well, not much happening here either, and I expect Todd to do a fast expand here. That is probably what he would do most of the time. I mean expanding down there. By the way, in case you haven't figured out, it's Lin in red orc at the right, and Todd as green human in the left. I didn't know Todd played as green, but maybe the color is mandated by NGL. Who knows? Anyway, Todd not militia creeping a fast expansion first. He's going to go for the standard creep pattern of the lab and the apprentice wizards. And he'll probably expand after that. Meanwhile, Lin sending a peon out to scout. Todd still hasn't scouted, it looks like. Todd, of course, having to just creep as fast as possible so the Blademaster can't get there in time. However, Lin's Blademaster is just going to go ahead and creep itself to level 2 as well. Let's see. Todd's base build is a little strange here, I think. I mean, he's got this surprisingly wide gap up here. He's probably going to put something in it. If he puts something in there, then it would make sense. But until he puts something there, his base build is a little bit too open for my taste. Lin teching to tier 2 now. Todd also teching, so fast tech for Todd. Looks like he's not going to be doing the fast expand at all. He's instead creeping the merchant and trying to get a fast fast level 3. And he may go for a tower push at tier 2 with those level 2 water elementals, which would be very hard for Lin to stop, I think. Lin creeping himself up as well. He's a little behind in terms of experience to that Archmage. Archmage's going to get level 3 right here. So, and now Todd going to the shop. Let's see what he buys. Boots. Okay, makes sense. Blademaster still doesn't have boots. Now, Lin creeping Todd's expansion. Well, I don't know why I say it's Todd's expansion. These two corner expansions are sort of up for grabs by both players, but Lin creeping this one at any rate. And Todd, meanwhile, bringing some units over to Lin's base. So, Lin, I think, may be getting his Blademaster a little too far away, and Todd may have some success here in attacking those burrows. Especially with that one under construction. Todd needs to go in there and get that one, and he is going to go do that. So he'll probably get the cancel on this one with those level 3 water elementals to help. Lin has some idle peons here, which is rather careless. He's not perhaps paying as much attention as he should. Those peons were just sitting there waiting to repair the burrow, but it wasn't damaged. This burrow has a lot of peons repairing it, but it may go down. This is just what I hate. These burrows have such a slow repair rate. They go down even with these huge number of peons to repair them there. And they just get killed. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, actually. And so Lin is going to find himself in the red, well in the red, actually. with... Okay, now finally he's bringing his Blade Master back. I think it's too late. He's lost a lot of burrows. He's lost all his burrows. He's at 29 of 10 food, and that burrow under construction getting cancelled there. Todd's still with 2 water elementals in Lin's base. And, yeah, I don't know. As an orc player, I really feel this is kind of unfair. There's so little you can do against that. You repair it as hard as you want, and it doesn't work. But, on the other hand, Lin needed to bring some forces back. And now, I mean, I was suggesting that Todd try a tower push, but at this point it might even be sort of irrelevant. Lin forced to put up burrows outside his base, and actually, that's a great time to do a tower push, because, I mean, there's not much, there's no defense left for the orc against that. And yeah, it really just does seem unfair. Lin should not have let his Blade Master get so far away, but still. Lin getting a peasant footman kill there, sorry. Now Todd's water elemental finally times out. Sorry, whoops. Lin finally getting back into the green in population, whatever you call it, white. Todd putting up an Arcane Sanctum, getting his Mountain King. He's reached here too. Now, Lin coming back in, looks like he's just going to take a look and go away. That's actually a second Arcane Sanctum already getting. The Sorceress and this other Arcane Sanctum. Meanwhile, Lin training a Shadow Hunter. It's going to be out quite a bit after that Mountain King, but that's probably not going to matter. Todd can't get down there fast enough. And he has 3 Ivory Towers on his Mountain King, so he's going for the tower push. Now getting, bringing some Militia with 1 Sorceress. He's got very, very small unit count, but it probably isn't going to matter, as Lin has been so pummeled by that early harass. And now Lin bringing his Blade Master back this time. Which is absolutely necessary, but with the Mountain King here now, the balance of power is sort of shifted because the Mountain King has the Bolt. And that 1 Sorceress casting slow on the Blade Master who wind walks. Todd putting up a Scout Tower. Okay, Blade Master focuses down the Sorceress. Todd gets up all his Scout Towers. 1 goes down though, and this is getting a little tense because now Todd has so few units trying to bring in more. That Blade Master getting bolted out in the open, getting focused. Blade Master rather low, actually very low, and wind walking away. So Todd now repairing that Scout Tower with a bunch of peasants. Blade Master coming back. I think that's an unwise choice. It's going to get bolted. Yeah, there's the bolt, but actually, Potion of Healing goes off in time, so not disastrous. Now, Todd putting up more Scout Towers, and that Blade Master is low and is being forced back. And I think Lin may be in a bit of trouble here because his Blade Master is not able to participate in the fight, and the first guard tower is going to be up quite soon. So Lin will need to do something quickly, and with his Blade Master injured, he's not really able to do that. Now Todd coming in, with Lin having no burrows in his base, it's rather undefended. Todd has free reign over it. He can put towers wherever he wants. He can bring his units wherever he wants. Lin trying to get a Demolisher, but these towers may be covering the area. No guard tower is going to be able to kill that Demolisher, but yeah, Lin now getting his Demolisher out, going to try and focus down those towers. Actually not attacking. He needs to not waste time like that. Yeah, they're finally Demolisher attacking. But Todd, with all his peasants, can repair the Scout Towers very, very fast. Lin with Serpent Wards trying to defend this, but you know, those Serpent Wards are not well placed. They're not attacking. They're wasting their DPS. DPS stands for damage per second, by the way, and it just means damage. Yeah, Todd with now a 2nd tower up. Got Magic Sentry so the Blade Master can't wind walk. Okay, Stormbolt on the Shadow Hunter, and Lin GG's out of this. He's got too many towers up his base. Anyway, so Todd's early harass won that game with his ability to take down those burrows, level 3 water elementals, and, you know, you can't let the Archmage get to level 3, because that's what it'll do to you. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please leave comments on these commentaries. And I'll bring you Game 6 and 7 of this NGL series, which is now SK's lead 3-2. So, Thanks for listening, guys. This is Nana signing off.